Man, the internet can be a nasty place. Man, Mark Andrews has took a blow on the internet after dropping the two-point conversion to make the Ravens fall short of winning and beating the Bills. Cam, you seen the play. Obviously, the world seen the play. What would you say to Mark Andrews right then and there if you was Lamar Jackson?
We got hair on your back, and it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know the competitor in you didn't intentionally mean to drop the ball. You just so happened to drop it. The play as a whole, though,
Yeah.
I didn't like it. Why? How big is the football field's width?
How big, Cam?
Do you know? I know. It's 53 and a third yards. 53 yards and a third. By rolling him out, you now cut that into at least, 26 yards? You cut it in half. Lamar Jackson is the greatest dual-threat quarterback this football sport has ever seen. And just limiting him to just 26 yards to get jiggy if that play were not to work. I understand. You get him out on the edge, give him options to run, but that's the biggest, psychological critique, because most people say, man, give the quarterback the option to run. That's not how you give him the option to run. I ain't never rolled out and then had an option to run. You're only gonna get like a yard.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? For me in that situation, I know I got Lamar Jackson. I'm going to give him options to have a quick throw, a man-to-man answer, and then if all else fails, use that 53 and a third.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't like that.
And the thing is with Mark Andrews, man, he only had 32 drops in his 7-year career and only 3 drops in 2024. But also a question I have, did the game come down to that? Like, do you think it's Mark Andrews' fault that they lost the game?
No. But when it was time to win, he didn't help it by dropping the pass.
So who is the onus on? Like, how does it?
It's a collective.
Yeah.
It's a collective. I think over this whole weekend, we've learned the importance of the football. The ball is gold. Treat it like your firstborn.
Yeah.
Ball security is job security. We've seen that, heard that many different times in the locker room. But more times than not, when you see dynasties, when you see teams that are really good, it's not that they have good players, because they do.
Yeah.
They protect the football. The Buffalo Bills were able to capitalize 10 points off of the turnovers that the Ravens had.
True.
Are you on C1N, Peggy?
Am I on the team?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the
Playing.
actual
I
All-Star
should be,
team.
but nah,
you should not.
Haters gonna hate.
But with that being said, I always say this. You don't have to do nothing special to be what?
Special.
It wasn't special that you capitalize on missed opportunities or opportunities that the defense gives you. 10 points. Josh Allen didn't play special. He won the football game, which now advances his team. He just did his job. There's so many different times, and I think we made so much of the battle of the MVPs that we lost sight of protecting the football.
Yeah.
Multiple games this weekend, it came down to protecting the football.
Yeah.
Commanders, Lions. Were you devastated, or were you shocked of the reactions, or what happened during the game? Yes. But it come down to the blunders or the brilliance of Jaden Daniels, more so just the missed opportunities that the Lions had.
Yeah.
5 interceptions or 5 turnovers, that's costly.
Too much.
Back to the point at hand.
Yeah.
Mark Andrews, it was untimely for that to happen. That was the time to win. And in any game, right, you don't know if it's the first play or the last play where that play can be the determining factor of the game.
That's real.
And that's what was one of those plays. It's like, golly.
Had to happen now.
And we would never know. So it was 1 minute and 13 seconds still left on the clock, right? Mm-hmm. If he would have went for 2 and got it, that don't put them up. That just ties it up. We don't know what the fuck Josh Allen and co would have been able to do. But in the famous words of Stephen A., it can't be you. Don't let it be you.
Yeah.
Mark Andrews, Lamar Jackson, Baltimore Ravens, and that's really what it happened.
But last thing about this topic too, in this new era of social media, now people say so many horrible things online, but they won't say it to your face. And you speak about that before. Yeah. Like, what do you have to say to people that now are DMing and tagging and making these hashtags about players and not keeping that same energy if they would see them in person?
They wouldn't.
Is it too far? Is it too much? Like, what's your thoughts? Is it free speech?
Free speech, bro. It comes with it.
Yeah.
I don't get mad at a person for saying something. Only thing I'm going to say is just keep that same energy if I ever see you. Because my rule is if you have to sneak to do it, you're not supposed to be doing it.
That's real.
If you can hide behind a fake page, bro, you're not supposed to be saying it. Have that respect at least. I don't got no fake Instagram or a fake TikTok. If I say shit with your OG confessionals, if I don't like that shit, I'm going to tell you I don't like that shit. I don't need to go under the real Ace Boogie.
Yeah, I gotta hit him with
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like that shit corny. But you can't penalize a person for not delivering on the goods if that person has always delivered on the goods.
Yeah.
So there's things that's being said. Man, you fucked up my damn bet. You owe me some money. But motherfucker, I done made you some more money.
Fact.
And you ain't give me no money on that.
Yeah. That's facts. You owe me.
Hello?
Talk to me.
Talk to me nice.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I mean, I would take it personal. I remember going back and we talking about Super Bowl 50. And I was so emotional after the game that when I came back to Atlanta or around Charlotte and folks were like, man, I lost so much fucking money. I would ask them, I said, how much money did you lose? Oh, man, I just betted $100. I would give them $100. Give it to them.
I lost $1 million.
No, you didn't. You got to show it. I would give $100, but this is the point. As I give that person however much money they lost, I then ask the same question. How much money did I make you, though?
What was their response?
Hello.
Yeah.
Are you there?
Mm-hmm.
So keep that in mind.
That's real.
What you're saying to the players, what you're saying to the person who you betted with.
Because one real statement, you wouldn't have bet on them if you didn't trust them.
You didn't bet on them, or you wouldn't have bet on them if you didn't trust them.
That's real.
That's a Peggy principle.
That's a principle now. Yeah.